Welcome back to the current. Hope you're having a beautiful day. This is a space for us to slow down, go within, listen to the body, really connect to the energy of the day, the energy of our body, and listen. This highly transformational time that we're in, I truly believe that the body is the foundation of everything. Our business, how we market, how we lead. And when we aren't listening to the body and we're creating and doing and taking action from our mind, sometimes we can create a little bit of complexity in our life. It's been my experience. So let's start in the body before we dive into, maybe I'll share a little story, how to break through yesterday. And we're connected to the physiology of the throat and the thyroid still, as well as the adrenals or the kidneys in the programming partner. Let's start there. Let's start just on the back of the kidneys. Just actually, before we do that, let's warm up the hands. Just bringing that electrical current awareness into the hands. Breathing and exhale. Soften your shoulders. Lengthen your neck side to side. The back of the neck. Exhale out through the mouth. Rubbing the nails together. The knuckles. Back to the hands. Breathing in and out. Another one in and out. Slowly separate the hands apart. And then bring the hands to the back of the kidneys. Just closing down the eyes. Feeling the current, the energy from your hands moving into the back of those kidneys, into your adrenals, the area where we process emotion, where we filter out what is not serving us anymore. And I'm just seeing now the connection from this area to the throat. And let's bring the hands to the throat, the right hand in front, the left hand behind. Making the connection to be able to express when we need to use words for what no longer serves us. If we need to express that to somebody else in a compassionate way, or whether we need to just soundboard with a friend to figure it out. Just opening the space for that. Let's bring the right hand on top, and we're going to just kind of right where the thyroid is, the middle. We're going to give it a gentle grip and then pull up. And then with the left hand, same thing, and pull down. And we'll just separate the hands apart like this. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Slowly turn your whole body one side. And the other side. And back again. And then looking up. One more breath. And relax. And then just underneath the jaw here, let's just pinch underneath. So I'm grabbing the jawbone, just kind of going like this. And then come to the side of the neck and down. Do that again. And then let's just sit for a few moments, elongating the neck up from the back, from the sides, dropping your shoulders down, and just keeping that connection to where we started with our hands in the back and the throat. And using the imagination, we're going to draw the infinity sign between the throat and one side of our kidneys on the left, and then another one through the throat and through the right side of the kidneys and up. So we have these two infinities on that angle going from the throat to the kidneys, and just drawing that with your imagination. Breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. In and out. And we'll add the vocal tone, humming, vibrating the vocal cords, adding to this infinity imagination we have going on, and introducing vibration. So breathing in and exhale. Just two more in. One more. And an extra little reset for the kidney area. We're going to take our left hand and bring it to the top of the shoulder. The right hand, let me sit up higher. We're going to bring to the kidney area, we're going to wrap the thumb around the ribs like this. And we're going to tip over and look our head to the right. And breathe in like this. Hold really feel the energy in that area. And exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale. Nose, exhale. Inhale, exhale. With each exhale, letting go of any emotion that no longer serves us. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's go to the other side. Right hand. Left hand comes around. Kind of like the nipple line is where we're going. Looking over to the left, leaning to the right, breathing in. Sharp breath. Again. Hold. Really connect. Make that connection. Feel that kidney under your hand. And exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. Through the nose. Through the mouth. In. Nose. In. One more time. In, nose. And come on up. Shake it out. A couple of moments to just feel the body. Just ask yourself internally in whatever you've released today, is there something you need to know? Do I need to know, body, do you have a message for me about what I'm releasing? And then slowly coming up, opening the eyes. Yes, how I started with the body as the foundation of how we do business, how we do relationships, how we market ourselves, and if we're gripping and tight, that's going to affect our decisions and how we speak and how we communicate. And this key that we're in here is the gift is leadership, and this leadership coming from at the line 5 or in 5, day 5 of this key is sometimes people project leadership onto a person. But it could be also being a role model, simply because at this gift level is the leadership is coming from a place of self-love, where the leader has listened deeply to their body and loved all parts of themselves, and has gone through the journey of looking and realizing where the shadows can play out. In this case is the shadow of arrogance, and looking for recognition outside of themselves, forgetting that they're all connected. And so they want to help others out of that spiral or the loop of being stuck in that shadow victim state of, in this case, it would be arrogance. And I wanted to share before we finish today a story, because yesterday we finished by asking our body if it had a message for us, and mine surprised me a little bit, because I feel like I breathe pretty deep and I walk pretty slowly. But that was the message, is that don't be afraid to breathe even deeper and to walk even slower. So that really sat with me all day yesterday. And I found myself walking even slower and breathing even deeper. And I was just reflecting on how where that recognition could play out, even at the body physiology level of, it's like, no, I can't walk slower or breathe deeper until X, Y, and Z happens, where I have this external situation that makes me feel like, oh, I'm really, really settled. I'm really content. And so I felt that as I breathed deeper, like, oh, yes, like everything is, all is well. And later on in the day, I had something come up. Somebody sent me a message and it had me thinking in a way that I was a little bit uncomfortable, and I was trying to figure out, like, why am I uncomfortable with this? Like, what's going on here? And so I soundboarded it out. I talked it out with my partner, and I was able to see that I had some anger coming up, and it wasn't anything to do with the person, but just what it was representing, what the dynamic was representing. And as I went into that more, I was able to understand why, and there was clarity around it. And then as I went down that hole, a huge breakthrough of clarity occurred, and it brought me to a place where I really felt like so content. It was like my body first had to get to that a deeper level of contentment, because I'm already feeling pretty content, but I mean, there's a lot of wild energies out there. So it brought me to this very deep level of contentment. And I wanted to share that with you. I'd love to hear from you if you were here yesterday, or even today, because we asked our body again, did it have a message for us about what you were releasing today? Oh, I already forgot what my body said. I'll have to tune into that again as I'm kind of just streaming here and wrapping up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to spend with your body and bring that self-love. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a beautiful day, night, whatever, wherever you are. Bye.